Welcoming you back to Crypto's Juiciest News, pumpkins and sprinkles. We are witnessing a sea of red. We've had Bitcoin 69K. It's kind of funny. I mean, like 69K. I remember when that was like on the moon. What's going on now? You know, friends, a lot of these things, you're going to be very confused with how the prices sync up with emotion sometimes, because your brain is still going to remember prices of old, and you're not going to be able to feel what the crowd is feeling sometimes. See, it's funny. This little candle is the pain, what everyone's been talking about. And if you go to the 5-minute chart, they're like, whoa, man, you just kept dumped. Depends. I'm just seeing this every day, like, whoa, you go down. And you're wondering, what gives, man? How come, like, everyone's been crying about it? What you actually realize, friends, is everybody's overexposed at all times. It's crypto. Of course we're overexposed. Let's actually play some nice, gentle music. It is bizarre. We're always overexposed, aren't we? Yes, overexposed to certain things. So the leverage trading, obviously, there's like $300 million wiped out. Friends, it's actually very sad. God, I mean, the guy's laughing at himself, but someone like lost $1 million. But I think, I'm not sure if they lost exactly $1 million. I think they might have been like maybe 300K on side, and they lost 700K, which hurts, man. It hurts us. It hurts a $1 million swing like that. And there's many, many stories of people out there who witnessed this. Also, a lot of people are in altcoins, but you see, we're like, wait a minute, we're in altcoins too. Yeah, here's the problem though. They're not in the strong ones. So when you're not in the strong ones, every time you see like a crack of Bitcoin, basically the whip crack down, the backs of the soy boys get broken more. And look, all charts, friends, are going to go through these periods of down. But what ends up happening is people like end up selling the bottoms. They end up selling those lows because they don't even know if they're like really in it for what they think they're in it for. Because that's what ends up happening, friends. You end up seeing a lot of people who say they're in for a community, or yes, we're going to go to the moon. Then you get one red candle, like, okay, I don't like it anymore. I'm done. I don't feel so good. All of that pain is measured in here. That's why you really got to be careful, man. Don't do leverage. Now, you know, friends, all the money's on chain, and that's ultimately what we're here for, right? On chain dexes, that's the future. Now, very disappointing as well. The Bitcoin dominance is still up. It is still strong and it's still up, friends. I mean, it's crazy. Vitalik, you have to pump your coins, sir. See, the ETH BTC once again comes back down. I mean, I'm just shaking my head every day, man. ETH, man. Where's your Ethereum ETF? Hopefully it's coming in soon, but you just get to see, man. Third cycle curse. I guess we'll find out later. Now, as I've got to mention here, okay, everyone ate beans for dinner because they've been dumping all over the place. Now, friends, obviously, we're going to start with Roaring Kitty. Remember Roaring Kitty, friends? He's like up on side. He's going to be a billionaire. He did trade at a theoretical billionaire. It's kind of funny. He appeared. He put bandages. He put Band-Aids all over him and came out pretending to be this. It's kind of fun. He's like isn't it amazing? He's like a cartoon character, right? That's pretty much what we're all doing, friends. You know, even me with the hats. We're just so comical and lively. These are the things we remember. We relate to things like this. You don't relate to like the news anchorman going like, and now we are going to watch the rain come out of the sky. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that was even funnier than what they do. You know what I mean? It's just so boring, and like we don't relate to that. We don't really feel anything for that. But for someone like this, it's funny. It's funny. It is funny. Like this. It took like a $500 million swing, man. It's kind of freaking amazing, man. But this is the GameStop chart, friends. It would drop 40%. Now, I don't know if it's foul play. I don't know what's going on. Because, friends, they rigged the system, man. They all rigged the system. So I actually have the GME chart right now. These candles just look like chart errors. Look at these wicks. They literally look like charting errors, man. It is absolutely insane when you think about it like that. It just doesn't even look like it's a real chart. That's pretty much a session, okay? That's what happened to their session. It opens up and it just dumpy to McDump it. Goes up, pops up, and then smack down. Oh, man, that volatility, that's insane, right? But this is it. That's GME. Now, if you can look at the weekly chart of the historical friend, it's important to look at this, okay? Because if you draw a fib, remember, draw a fib from the bottom to the top, it's around 50%. So I just want you to know that. See that 50% retrace? It kind of tells you, even the worst coin, you know, hopefully you get some sort of retrace in it when retail finally come in at the end. It's also funny, friends. You want to have a listen to these anchors trying to process it.
With breaking news, because the live stream has finally started. You can see that right there. About 28 or so minutes late, but nonetheless, it is underway. And we'll see exactly what's gonna happen there. Andrew Left's still standing by. We'll give you updates when they happen. Judge for yourself what's going on your screen. So let's do some of these moves. Amazon.
Oh man, it's kind of funny just to watch them, friends. They're just like so confused. They're like, I just don't get it. How is this guy doing it? See, friends, it's because, look, in a nutshell, it all comes down to the money printer. All of it, friends. The whole reason we're here is because of the money printer. These people, okay, these boomers, pretty much these normies, they're like, I just don't get it. What are you wild kids doing? You're just YOLO lifestyle. No. They grew up in a time when they didn't print money as hard. The debt was not as large. They did not print as much. They respected the currency. They built stuff to last. Now, friends, you ever wonder, why were they built so much more amazing 30 years ago? Why did they spend more time and effort? Why were things built to last 30, 40 years ago? You know why? It's because the currency was stronger. There was not as much of your country's currency out there on average, you know, like America, Australia, Canada, everywhere else, the pound. So people demanded higher quality for their money, their currency. They demanded stuff to be built better because they're like, hey, man, this currency is precious. For me to spend it, I better be getting something good. Just to give you an example, friends, how about you pay me a Bitcoin for something? And you go, man, if you want me to give a Bitcoin for something, you better give me a really good deal. It better be a really good deal, man, because that's a fricker. That's one whole Bitcoin. You see what I mean? But now it's not like that. Now there's just so much debt. Everything's rehypothecated. Everyone's like, what's going on? Well, us, the new generation, we've come in, the youth, we've come in and we're like, you know what? You're just a bunch of digits on the screen anyway, and we don't kind of need you. So we're out. You know what I mean? We don't have all these memories of the currency ever being good, ever, in our lifetime, friends. All we've seen is the money printer, and all the people who've been watching is inflation eat away their purchasing power. Check this comment out as well, friends, from Vicente. He actually did a really good job breaking the system, even if it was temporary. Few among us can look down upon him. Yes, friends, that's actually important, right? There are very few among you who can actually take that type of swing. And before I quickly show you that swing, friends, this is really important. This is the NASDAQ with the Russell. Do you see this chart? Thanks to BCB for this. You see this, friend, back in this period, they expanded at the same time. They went up. But now, look at this period right here. Okay, you see there's a big disconnect. The Dow Jones and the Russell. You see this big disconnect, this gap here? Back then, there was no gap. There was basically no gap, friends. They were together. See how big the rectangle is? So, friends, I'm not trying to doom or anything, but in the Great Depression or before every major crash, this is what happens. Because what ends up happening is people, they don't want to buy old coins anymore, old companies anymore. They buy new stuff, otherwise known as tech. So they sell the stuff that's not moving and they just keep FOMOing in, which represents something like maybe Nvidia or technology stocks, and maybe crypto. That's what ends up happening. That's a late stage of economic booms before giant crashes. People get rid of the old stable stuff because they're like, man, you haven't moved in so long. You're just a freaking scam. And we go into that, which kind of scares you because you're thinking, wait a minute, that kind of sounds like maybe the meme coin industry right now. Yeah, friends, that's why you're going to have to pretty much take it very, very seriously when we say at the end, hey, man, there's only one thing called Bitcoin, maybe some stable coins out here. Hopefully, they hold their peg from the destroying. Now, friends, back to Roaring Kitty. Look at Roaring Kitty's net worth over time, friends. He started from 42K. He went to $586 million. That was before this day of the trade. Look at this swing bar. He went 117K, down to 40,000, back to 100,000, up to 820,000, and I'm going to mark it here. Right now, I tell you right now, 90% of people are done at that point. I know for a fact 90% of you are done. You will never have the balls to hold that in September of 2020. You're done at your 800K, okay? And then in December of 2020, he has 3 million. Okay, now I'll tell you the next 99% of people, you're all done as well. Only a very few peanut brain, skits, whatever you want to call yourself, right? Transcendent being can actually make it beyond that point. After that point, he hits $47 million. And then you think, okay, now you're cashing out. Nope, he doesn't cash out. 26 million, 40 million, 34 million. June 2nd, 200 million, and now 586 million. So, of course, it just took like a big giant swing. Man, that's insane. You see those swings, fans? You see, it really is. It's captivating to watch us, the new people. We're like, just dollars on a screen. You know what I mean? Just dollars on a screen. You know, maybe if I swung Bitcoin that much, oh no, I can't get the Bitcoin back. I don't know why. It's a different mentality. But think about it. How many of you would you be able to hold? Now, baby dolls, I've got to give a special mention as well. The StationX platform crowdfunding is now live. There's all the description out here. I've already made a video here for you. I've actually mentioned it here as well. You've seen this video that just come out before my juicy news as well. So I'm watching it live as well. It's up to 300K market cap. Unfortunately, friends, look, I begged. Please, can we put $1 minimum so people can get in? But it's not even a real community round. They're actually getting us in like super early. It's like, you know, it's under 20 million market cap. Here it is on the page right now. This is it. It's going up. So once it hits 300K, it's first come, first serve. And that's pretty much it. You can read all the descriptions, friends. The product market fit's actually working. It's a platform. We actually were the product as well. We used for Clip Finance as well. We raised Clip Finance on that. Now, also good news for Clip Finance. I saw in their Telegram, and I made a post, that Clip Finance are now doing another raise at 2x higher than what we got in. So basically, we're on side 2x because we were getting in at like, under 14 million market cap. Now the next one is like 25 to 28 million. Just this next one. So that's pretty much how it works, friends. Everyone's just bunny hopping to the end because this is it, man. No one can do what we do, friends. Nobody can do what we do. Firstly, wear Pokemon hats. Secondly, sit with very, very straight posture. And thirdly, buy and hold it. It's not everyone can do it, man. Everyone's trying to do these different methods. Hey, can we give it to a team and then come back? They don't want to see the chart. They're too scared of seeing the liquidity in the exit. They don't want to know. They don't want to know what it is. Okay, it's important skill to have. Okay, so you can look at that if you want, friends. I think it's cheap. The comparable, everyone wants to know the comparable, friends. The comparable is look, not financial advice, of course, but a similar project that didn't make it in the bear market. They went to 300 million market cap in 2021. All right, so that would be a 15x from this. Not saying you get it. You have to check the terms. You're going to get the token at the end of the year, just 10%, and then there's a 3-month wait, and then there's 18 months vesting. So you might say, oh, well, the bull market's over by that point. You see what I mean, friends? It's not so easy, but I like cheap prices, and that's pretty much what I do. You can read all the description, or there's all the videos and stuff out here, so God bless you. Also, I've got to throw out this gentle angel music. Actually, just play some pump music as well, friends. Just that's why I love you, just to make sure. There's all the other people out here. Everyone's talking heads. Okay, what separates me, the man, from the little boys and girls and the twinks? Why? It's because, friends, we are getting in together. Do you understand? Normally, there's a $300,000 allocation given to me. Normally, what an influencer does is they take all of it for themselves. They take their 300K. That's it. Okay. Or the team, thank you to StationX. Okay, they'll give like 3 influencers 100K each. Okay, so they give like one guy 300K or 3 influencers 100K each. That's it. Nothing for the community. Then when they launch in like 9 months, they'll do the bunny hopping trick, and they'll try to get it to 150 million fully diluted or more. And what they'll do is they'll basically tell you the deal is with the influencers. They're like, hey, okay, for 8 weeks before we launch, for these 2 months, you've got to mention us 3 times a week. And then basically just slowly brainwashing the community. Okay, like, oh, watch out for these guys. Wow, big things are coming. Big things are coming from these guys. Wow. But you didn't get in the same price, man. Where's my price reviews? I watch them too. Where's my price? Okay, there's nothing for us. Okay, screw it. I'll go buy my meme coins. And that's what, by the way, it's not even me speaking. The market's speaking and saying that. They go, well, we'd rather start communities. StationX, the team, have listened, friend. They go, whoa, we've been probably watching your friend Sommi, and they could see, oh my gosh, we have to actually give tokens to communities and help them enrich themselves, and then they will help promote the thing too. You see what I mean? Because we're in, friends. And all the influencers, man, they all do this dirty game. Okay, this is a dirty game. Okay, I'm in at the same price with you. We get in together. I mean, cheap. That's it. See you later. Okay, so I want you to be bribed. Okay, I want you to be bribed. Not just me. I want us to be bribed. I don't want anyone to come to us and say, okay, this is the normal game. They go, hey, influencer, take this money, go tell your audience that 20x higher in price is still cheap for them. Go tell them that. That's it. So they think, okay, they're getting that 15 million market cap for the influencer. They think 300 million market cap on launch is super cheap. All right, go screw yourself. Okay, but with us, we're getting in cheap. Now, of course, it's first come, first serve because there's limited spots for these, friends. It is what it is. You don't have to participate, okay? But you can tell that the game is slowly changing, but it's not changing fast enough. That's why with StationX, it's a wonderful platform, working product. That's what we want, already working product. You use it. There's a big use case for it. Crypto Kobe's making Echo platform. So many other positive things, okay? So up to you, friends, and then we'll take from there. Now, baby dolls, after this very quick mention, I made a lottery ticket post for Roost. Okay, so shout out to the Roost community. However, friends, I made a lottery ticket post and I went to sleep. In my sleep, apparently, Andrew Tate did something. He might have mentioned Roost. So literally, you can read this, right? Look at this. I literally wrote it in here like, oh, what are the chances, man? They are savages at getting Andrew Tate's attention, and we know he's trying to look at the cook. I literally wrote this. I go to sleep, and then I wake up, and friends, you can actually see the post here. It pumps up 180%, 2.8x, almost a triple as I went to sleep. So look, it's 42 million market cap. I still have the same thing, but you can see, man, like it spiked up even out of the box. Damn. But look, I could just tell you, right, shout out to the Roost community, friends. The Roost community came in the Landwolf, the real Landwolf Twitter spaces. I said, hey, man, I like you guys. I'm going to buy a bullet. I actually like you. So I can see everything out there. I've seen these around. Actually, just hit a couple of places. I saw him on Twitter. I saw him in places. And I'm just like, oh, okay, you're another thing. But then when they appeared on my Twitter spaces, it's just like Richard Hart's outrage marketing. You keep seeing places different times. Like, you know what? This is actually cheap. Why am I not in? Okay, and I did it. So, look, it's a lottery ticket size, friends. Upside, I'm hoping for 1 to 2 billion. That's like a 30 to 50x or 37 to 74x. It's probably less than that from it. You have to halve these. Maybe it's like 20 to 40x now. Downside is you lose everything. Okay, risking 1 unit to make 50x is like a good bet to me, as I showed you there. Now it's on Coinbase as well. So shout out to the Risk community fans. I like their color, this blue cartoony. They have a lot of them out here. Also, my post got raided by a lot of the Roosties, down and down and down and down. Heaps of Roosties. It's very, very nice to see. It is nice to see. That's what you want to see. Strong community. Come on, like yell. Come and yell at me, man. You know what I mean? Because friends, I know, man. I know when sometimes you talk to me, you're like, Sommi, why don't you replying? Or I told you about this coin. Yeah, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm getting thousands a minute. Thousands, man. Look what happened with Pika. By the way, we got rugged by a dev. You know what I mean? Where he like injected himself into the pretended to be Tangang, which he wasn't. Okay. By the way, speaking of Pika as well, friends, we're having this little volatility. It's okay because the liquidity is thin, everything is thin. This is what you get when you're dealing with 1.3 million market cap stuff. Remember, it's still fine. This is what it looks like. I know, friends, but I don't like starting all these charts from the beginning all the time. This is what it looks like. It's fine. You have 30, 40, 50% retrace because of the recent market dump. It's kind of fun. This is the volatility, right? So you go, oh crap, you know, Ethereum and Bitcoin drop down. Okay, someone sells this down like 30, 40%. Well, I can tell you right now, friends, this is actually shocking. Friends, they're actually quite amazing. Look at this. 9 community Twitter pages for Pika. That is insane. 9. Here are all of them listed. And now I'm just going to go through some of them out here. This is crazy. Okay, this is crazy. Some of them probably going to load a bit. Friends, you have all these ones. We have, oh, this is crazy. I'm just going to follow all of them. That's funny. I'm just going to follow all of them. They have Mexico theme, friends. We have Mexico theme. We have Chinese. We have all over different nationalities. Everyone out here. All of them, friends. They're all setting them up. All these fan pages are setting up. Everyone's ready to crank it. This one's actually fun. It's literally just a real life Pikachu just with the cushion. Oh, that's actually cool. Wow. This is Australia. Wow, it's actually got the beard. That's actually really, really nice. Wow. Check these out. Here's the Mexico. Oh, it's so funny. The little sombrero hat. Hello, senor. Senor. As you can see, friends, you see going around. Nice. By the way, yeah, it's kind of cool, right? Seeing all 9 community page. Wow, friends. I mean, like, I was just like, hey, can we get another one, please? Bang, 9 appear. It's amazing. By the way, did you know Satoshi invented Pokemon? Did you know that? Friends, also, friends, when I saw this information, like, bullish. This one was like, okay, now we're taking it to another level. Look at this. Okay, the core fundamental guys. So, the pineapple guy, friends, from the PPAP, that's this gentleman here. His name is Pico Taro. Pico Taro. Okay, so obviously Pika is bonded with PPAP. That's why we all thought, oh no, we might be Tangang. They weren't Tangang. But the dev sold too early. Okay. So the pineapple guy's name is Pika Taro. Okay. The inventor of Pokemon is named Satoshi. Did you know Ash Ketchum, friends? All right, he's obviously one of the main characters in the Pokemon series. Yes, the main character. Right, as you can see here. Ash is named Satoshi in the Japanese version. That's right. So, Pikachu is actually Satoshi's best friend. I was like, wow. I'm glad you didn't tell me this earlier, because I might have even gotten more of the supply if I knew that. Right? So, Pikachu, Satoshi's best friend. Also funny, having fun with the Telegram friend. There's all these pictures out here. You see these. It's funny. Obviously, there's been a retracement and stuff here and there. So that's cool. That's what you want to see these type of things. Hey, is it sticky? Yellow fever, pretty much going on. Yellow. Okay, the pictures, they're very, very bright. But see how Friend's Roost was blue and this is yellow? You see these when these like pop in your mind. Very, very simple, basic colors. That's awesome to see. And I guess we'll just see what happens. I mean, like, there's been like a community check of the wallets. There's no more toxic wallets, we hope. Okay, but it is what it is, okay? Now, it's on PulseChain, of course. You can find the links and friends. Don't FOMO anything, but it's kind of nice, though. It's kind of nice. Thank you, whoever gives it out here. Maybe, friends, someone ends up dumping it later on. I don't know. 50, 60%. These are nothing, man. Friends, just telling you these are nothing because this one right now is 1.4 million market cap. That's a joke. You know why it's a joke? Because as I've shown you before, and I'll show it to you again, if you go to my results sheet, right, my cousin Richie friends, got me into Pika. This was all the way back there. I could find Pika. We got a 42x out of it. Okay, he's literally, because they're just coming in new. They have no idea what was his DeFi. It's like, with the buying Pikachu coin. All it had was a logo in the Telegram. That was the Pikachu. It's called Pika and had a logo in the Telegram. And everyone's like, I'm buying Pikachu. See, it went to 40 million market cap at the height of the bull market. 40 million. That's above a 20. No memes, no nothing. No memes, no Twitter, no nothing. Just named Pika. That's it. Wild. So there is other fantastic opportunity like this available, friends. But also, a lot of people, of course, are going to keep asking me. I know everyone's going to ask this when they come in. Hey, what's the one coin to buy? Look, man, I could just tell you a general principle. Not financial advice, just what I do or what I do. If I got money in and I come in, it's overwhelming. Which coin? What I do is you buy the core first. So you might just buy Ethereum. Let's say you had 5 grand coming in. Okay, I put 5 grand in ETH. All right. And then as you find coins over time, you will slowly disperse the ETH into the coins. So because it's too overwhelming at the start. So you have 5 grand, you're like, okay, you buy ETH first. You're like, oh, I like this one, $250 in that. $200 in there. Okay, let me bridge a $2,000 into PulseChain. Let me put it into, okay, I have $150 here and there. So you can do that, okay? But while that happens, friends, you can take more risk if you like more risk. So if Ethereum isn't risky enough for you and you want more upside, then there's potential if PulseChain swings around. This is the PLS, right? This is another core coin. It's just higher risk, okay? Maybe, see, look at it. Obviously, you're getting very, very, very low here, but even if you have to pay up here, look, you end up getting an 8x from here if it goes up. Well, that's only 4 to 5x above day one, say. So that's something people do, friends. Just to let you know, people, no one really does that. I'm telling you, I like doing that. Is in, get the core first, and then as you sleep on it, you find out a coin here and there, you slowly disperse out. Please don't throw it all into one coin because you have to deal with the volatility and the price swings, and you don't want to be caught with your pants down. Now, friends, last thing I'll speak about is Landwolf, because look, friends, you see, if you're looking at Pika, for example, there's plenty of other coins, right? Pika, friends, it's come up, it's done this big swoop, and it's just done like it's 30% from the top. Okay, sweet. There are coins exhibiting, and not that many, right? They're exhibiting like these rounds of FUD. They just get, a lot of sellers are exiting, and it's like questioning of the narrative, okay? We are losing them over time in terms of we're losing the amount of them appearing, okay? When they appear, the prices aren't as deep. They're not like 90% drops. So for example, I can even like show you Landwolf right now. Landwolf currently gone through its FUD period, okay? I'll show you this now. See, friends, this recent dip of Landwolf, like, whoa, it's like, it says 69%. That's deep. That's deep, 69%, okay? Now, here's the thing. You're not going to get those types everywhere. You really have to believe, all right? But if you get it right, which means, like, remember, it's not about being right or wrong, friends. It's about just looking at, okay, do you like the odds here? So you see Landwolf, I say Landwolf. I'm like, wait a minute. You know, friends, their Telegram, I just checked now. I'm doing the research for you. It's up to 6,629 members now. I remember just talking about, yay, we crossed 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. Right, so it's people still growing. Okay, so you're probably wondering, like, hey, if everyone's growing, how come the price goes down? It's because one guy sees the vampire one up higher, he clips out 32K, smacks the price down, and then he just goes and FOMOs buys the top of something else. And then everybody else has to accumulate, like, he's $300, he's $200, he's $400, like that. And then it goes up again, someone clips 5K. And like, okay, it comes back down, and here's $200. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. You're distributing into the believer's hands. Now, here's the thing. So Georgie came, one of the Georges, many Georges friends, we all love Georges. Georgie came into the Telegram and he says, Sommi, you got it wrong. You're wrong, man. You just got it wrong, friends. And you're gonna have to learn this from me, okay? If your mentality is this right or wrong mentality, you have a scarcity mindset. It means you are thinking like a pleb. I'm not saying you are a pleb. I'm saying you're thinking like a broke pleb is not going to make it, okay? We are rolling a dice. Do you understand? It's literally, friends, how would you react if you rolled the dice and then you picked that it was going to come out at 3, but then it rolls a 6? And someone walks in the door and slaps you and goes, you're an idiot. It was a 6. You're so stupid. You got it wrong. Wrong. You're just an idiot. I can't believe it rolled. It was a 6 and you chose a 3. What were you thinking? Like, what were you smoking last night to make you choose that number? You're so stupid. That's how obnoxious and ridiculous and frankly retarded, you know what I mean? Like, not the good retarded, the bad retarded. People sound when they come into this game and they say, well, you missed this, and then this went up, and you know, you picked the wrong thing. No, that's not the game, friends. The game is about making money, which means on average, you have to do certain behaviors that increase your edge over time, which is like sticking with strong communities, which is watching the Telegram members and the hold account rise up, which is watching to see activity, Twitter spaces and Telegrams and all these other things appearing. Okay, that's your lifeblood, the heartbeat of that. That's what you're looking for. Doesn't mean your coin goes up tomorrow. It doesn't at all. Okay, but if you're thinking of that, if you're thinking of the mindset that's described where you have, okay, there's going to be multiple opportunities, and on average, we're looking for a competitive edge. We do have an edge. We're doing our hard work. We're with strong communities. We buy low, or we just hold longer than everyone else. We're seeing the memes. We're seeing everything that gives us a sign that they're still alive. Okay, that is an abundance mindset, because you believe there's so much opportunity. I don't need to win on one thing. I don't need to win today. Just give me more time and let the people cook. Let the dev cook. They'll keep cooking, okay? Let the dev keep cooking and fight off the bears. Just fight off the bears and eventually things will turn around, okay? That mindset, that ends up winning in crypto, okay? So I also shared in the example, okay? So everyone coming out saying, well, yeah, the coin went up. I was like, bro, I saved you from 400,000 other coins that other people telling you to buy the top of. There's that part as well. Also, you missed out this 40x and 20x and 10x and 5x and 8x, all these other things popping. So shouldn't be a big issue, okay? But I understand, friends. Everyone always thinks, well, what are you doing for me right now? And that's all right, man. I know everyone's in game. Everyone's looking after themselves. But let me show you this, okay? If you purely went off price chart, this fake Landwolf did 2,570x, okay? Friends, they were literally, I remember, I'll never forget this period, okay? In this period, everyone came in, messaged me, DM'd, Twitter, Telegram, messaging me. Well, you picked wrong. They said the market's chosen. The market's chosen. You were wrong. You were wrong. You're wrong. I'm like, well, whatever. I'm not leaving. I don't care. I know where the memes are coming from, and it ain't coming from that piece of trash place. Look what happens next. See you later. Hello, minus 96.50%. So we literally watched in the real Landwolf people sell giant clips to go buy the top of that one. There you go. You lost all your money, bro. You literally lost all your money. You can't go buy back the same Landwolf. They're selling at 5-6 million market cap. It went higher than that. And then they bought the top of that. So there's no mercy for these people, friends. I'm just telling you, like, man, you got hit in the face. We told you, if you're stepping in the ring with Mike Tyson, you better keep your guard up. Okay, they go, no, we're not. No, we're not going to keep our guard up. Okay, you just got hit in the face. You got knocked down, you got back up, they kick you in the nuts now. Okay? See, that's what happens, friend. This is an important part of the game. So people don't listen and they drink soy. You can't do anything about it. Some people just have to learn the hard way. These people, they're like, hey, you can learn the easy way or the hard way. Okay, go do that. That's fine. Okay? But for the rest of us, we know the game, man. We know there's rounds of FUD. These things go 60 to 70%. There's these dips. Nothing ever just drops 60 to 70%, friend, without some FUD. There's always something going on. Oh, what's the story this time? Okay? So I know no matter what happens, though, the community's still going to be there. They're going to keep pumping, going to keep growing, because look what they survived before. This is the sixth vampire attack here and there, okay? And there's probably more things coming, more things cooking by the devs. So these are the type of mentality you need, friends. Remember that abundance mindset, okay? And like, this is a long way to go, by the way. Friends, do you honestly think Coinbase retailers even know what the hell? There's like 18 Landwolfs. Do you think they're even going to know which one's a real one? They're going to need to be shown it. And who's going to show them? The real community. You know what I mean? Like, you think about this later on. This is the type of edge you need if you're going to make it. Think about that, by the way, friends. I just showed you, literally, it did a 2,500x. And here I am saying, don't care, dude. I've seen these thousands of times. I'm not saying it's going to go straight to zero. It even surprised me. I did not know it was going to go to zero. I had no idea. I'm just telling you, on average, I stick with stuff I know. Okay, I've removed the risky. I know there's people cranking out art, cranking out memes. The Telegram is growing. I know all these. I know the distribution of all the wallets and stuff. You can see it there. It's clean. It's much cleaner. It's not perfect, but it's much cleaner than the other one. Okay, sweet. I'm sticking here. And it's cheaper. Sweet. Okay. The rest, friends, is written in the stars. You and I are friends. We're going to make it. Like, subscribe. Catch you soon.